Welcome to Beauties, you beauty. Let's go.
The WNBA commissioner, um, I think is just crushing it with the
Yeah,
WNBA. And what makes me think of that is just the All-Star game for the NBA happened where the commissioner of the WNBA was there to present along with Vanessa Bryant and their daughter, the first ever recipient for the Kobe and Gigi WNBA Advocacy Award that was awarded to Chris Paul from the um, Phoenix Sun. And she was there. There was women from the WNBA there.
yeah.
It felt very connected,
It
very
feels
integrated.
yeah, we've used the words before. It feels brother sister.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
very much feels yeah, and I'm not even talking it feels big brother little sister. Like I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
it just feels straight up mutual respect.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it because we've we've talked about this a lot because when when you're looking at leagues, it can't always just be, "Oh, well, just copy what the guys do." Because
No.
women have their own identity. They have their own culture.
Yeah.
They're the same sport, but they're played very different. There's a lot of difference, but the one big similarity is that it's the same sport.
Yeah.
So I think the WNBA has just done such a phenomenal job of attaching themselves to organizations, but still allowing themselves to be a
Individual.
individual, have their own identity, have
Yeah.
their own name. So
Yeah.
there's similarities between the jerseys, but they're different names.
Yeah.
They're different ownerships in some cases. In
Mhm.
some cases, it is the same, but they have their own identity. They have their own.
100%.
So there's no question whether or not it's the NBA or the WNBA or whatever. You know who they're associated with,
Yeah.
but it is in no means like one or the other. It's both, it's together.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more in the sense of using your platform too, and that's something we've talked about, right? When you have a stage, use the stage. And that's also one of the things that the WNBA does really, really well. And I shouldn't even just individualize them. The WNBA and the NBA use their stage
Mhm.
when it's presented. We talked earlier about NBA teams and players staying to support WNBA teams in playoffs and vice versa. They understand the stage and they always take the opportunity to use it.
Yeah. So, like, with Chris Paul being the first ever recipient for the Kobe and Gigi award, I, you get this sense of the guys now have that they've always known that there needs to be something for the women, but now, like, it's almost like for Gigi. Like, we're
Mhm.
gonna get after this
A
for
different level of
a
investment.
different level of investment
Yeah.
because that's what Kobe was doing. He was
Yeah.
this I have my girls. They
Yeah.
deserve a place to play.
Yeah.
So now you just see that connection piece. And I was telling you, even before with watching Chris Paul, like I just admire him so much because when the Phoenix Mercury were in the finals against Chicago Sky,
Yeah.
they would change their flights to be there
Yeah.
courtside.
Yeah.
And then you got Tarasi, Griner,
Yeah.
Diggett Smith, you got all them over there, like, thanking them,
Yeah.
saying good luck, like, it's a real sense of community and camaraderie that they've created there, and I think it's so special. Chance the Rapper was like did
Yeah.
not miss a Sky
Yeah.
game, and, when you feel that, there's you're all in, like, cause it's such a cool feeling, but the fact that now the guys in the NBA are like, "No, we can wait 2 hours, we gotta watch, we gotta see how the women are doing and be there to support and show our
Yeah.
faces," and, they would do interviews, they would do
Yeah.
everything, and then, you know, to think of that being spread out among all sports is a pretty
S
cool thought.
We said it was it last episode or 2? It's like, that's what it takes when the Boston Bruins put on the Boston Pride jerseys and wear them into the rink. It is the simple things. It's not we're not asking for you to invest the millions of dollars that you make from being a professional athlete in your sport. What we're asking you to do is we say it in ours. Talk about it in a room of opportunity.
Yeah.
when there's an opportunity to buy the merch or show up to the game or like it's those little things
Yeah.
that are the most impactful. When you are at a game and you have a platform, share it on social media because that next little boy or girl who's following you who wants to become the next LeBron James sees that he's supporting the women.
Yeah. Exactly.
We say it, you can't be what you can't see. But again, on an equal term of that is like everything is a learned behavior.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
An asshole doesn't become an asshole just out of choice. It's because they watched someone else be an asshole.
Yeah,
Honest
no.
to God,
No, I
right?
know,
That
I
sounds
know.
bad to say, but
No,
it's
I
true.
know. It's the perfect example of that because you're right. It is learned behavior, and like we always talk about per episode, I could go down a rabbit hole. We could
Yeah.
go,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is this is bringing on
yeah.
the right people and having a
Right,
Beers with Beauties
right.
episode. Get some good neighbor beer up in here. Let's
Mhm.
have some beers and let's chat about it because I agree with you. At the end of the day, this is that's the core of the change in sports. But the I was so jacked when I was watching the All-Star game and I saw Vanessa Bryant come out and give this award that single-handedly connected the NBA and the WNBA like no other. It was unreal. It
Exactly.
was unreal.